The Gupta family last week told the former public protector, Thulima Donsela, that should the findings of her state capture report include that the family was, and I quote, in any way whatsoever involved in inappropriate conduct, close quote, she would be doing so at her own peril. The Gupta family attorney, Gert van der Merwe, joins us now to discuss this and other issues. Mr. van der Merwe, welcome to the show. That's very strong language. At her own peril, at her own risk. Are you threatening the public protector?
No, I think on any appropriate reading of the letter, you will realize that, and you need to read the whole letter, not only one or two portions of it, to understand that what we say is you have to carry the consequences of an ill-conceived report. That's what I say.
But the words you use, peril, it means, and I looked it up in the dictionary, threat, danger, jeopardy, hazard, risk. That is very strong language. Many people would say, actually, you're intimidating this officer of the law, if you will.
Yeah, those people wouldn't read the letter. You see, the thing is, you get people who read the Bible like that. The problem is you need to read it in context. And in that particular letter, I raised the fact that the Office of the Public Protector must issue a report in good faith. I said that in the letter. And as long as she doesn't do that, obviously there will be an application for review of that report. And that is what peril means.
What does your client have to hide? Why not challenge this afterwards? Why not? You're already prejudicing her, that already she's made up her mind when perhaps she hasn't. Why are you so scared? Why is your client so scared?
Just as you need to read the letter. It's very important.
Yeah, tell me.
And let me tell you what is in the letter. What we say is, on our own initiative, we approached the public protector. We were not called. I hear this investigation was going on since March. Mm-hmm. I would like to ask the question, why did you not involve us from the very first moment? So now, out of my advice and on my initiative, we go there only on the 4th of October. Not subpoenaed, no background. We go there unprepared. And despite that, the public protector allows Mr. Ajay Gupta to give evidence for 4 or 5 hours. During that, I realized that there are more witnesses that need to come forward. Now, I want to present that, and your question to me is, why are we scared? I think that's the wrong question. I want an appropriate opportunity to give more evidence.
The President of South Africa, Jacob Zuma, with respect to the eNCA matter, right? He waited for the public protector to issue, and then he went to court and challenged whatever he had to challenge. People have made all kinds of allegations against your client. Surely, you would say, she knows the law, you know the law, many other people know the law. If she goes ahead, she goes ahead. But you should wait instead of threatening her at her own peril.
Justice, you must please
I've read the letter.
Accept my apologies. Yes. In that very same letter,
yes,
I said I'm not going to launch an application to interdict you. If you want to bring the report, bring the report. But then the consequences of that will obviously be that in a time like this, when a country like ours needs certainty, there will be an application for review of a report. And what's the flip side of the coin? The flip side of the coin is, give me an opportunity to give the information. I can't understand why I'm not allowed. It baffles me.
Let's move to the allegations this past weekend about financial transactions involving the family that you represent, the Guptas, following on from an application made by the finance minister. The big question is, why did the family feel the need to again and again and again, if you will, pester Pravin Gordhan, the finance minister, to intervene on their behalf? Why didn't you just sue the banks to tell you exactly what's going on?
Look, Justice, the initial problem was not per se the fact that we didn't receive reasons for closure of bank accounts. The initial concern was that the banks suddenly closed the accounts. There was a severe uncertainty with my client, by then represented by Mr. Nazim Hawa, who directed those letters to the minister. And I can only again put it in context. He needed help urgently. He's got 7,000 employees. If you do not have a South African bank account, you can't pay salaries. And nowhere in those letters will you find, and those letters are, by the way, annexes to the application. Nowhere in those letters will you find any indication that he threatens the minister or that he even implies that there's a duty on the minister. He merely begs for help. And that's what you do when you beg. You ask more than once.
Was he expecting special deals, perhaps? Which seems to be the allegation that no, the minister must act because the family is powerful, is close to people in power?
Why would he beg if there's that notion? There's no
Perhaps
reason.
It's because he doesn't seem to have the power that he has over this particular minister.
Amen. That was never the intention. What we said from the beginning is we need help. And we didn't ask the Minister of Finance only, we also asked the opposition parties, we asked the Registrar of Banks.
The Minister of Finance told you clearly that it is not within my rights, within the law, for me to intervene in this matter.
No,
so why did
I don't think that's what he said. I think what happened is
he got public legal opinion. The legal opinion said it would be inappropriate, it would be wrong for you to intervene in this matter. He told this to Nazim Hawa, and yet he persisted in writing to him and telling him, please do this for us.
So the bottom line is Mr. Hawa did not receive any help. And if there's if you imply that companies or citizens can't write letters to their elected ministers for help, then that's an argument for a different day.
Again and again, even when the answer is no, that the minister is forced to go to a court to get a declaratory order.
Let's quickly go there. The last date of the letter that Mr. Hawa wrote to the minister must have been 3 months ago, and this is a guess. Out of the blue, coincidentally, in this week where South Africans are glued to their TVs, coincidentally, after the Public Protector's report did not come out on Friday, this application falls on a Friday afternoon. Now, isn't that a coincidence?
Are you suggesting that there's a conspiracy against the Gupta family?
No, I'm suggesting that there was an ulterior motive with that application. It's a superfluous application. It is not an application based on good grounds.
An ulterior motive on whose part? On the finance minister's part?
Politicians playing a game involving my clients.
Why would your client be involved?
Well, I don't know if you've seen the Sunday newspapers. There was not one single paper where my clients were not on the front page. And it's unfortunate because that followed this application.
Mr. van der Merwe, isn't it's because your clients are very closely linked to the Zuma family? Let me put the question to you directly. Has Mr. Zuma and his son and his wife ever received any material benefits from the Gupta family?
The answer is no. And then let me add to that. That is a question that the Public Protector asked as well. There was a witness before the Public Protector who gave evidence to that effect. Unfortunately, since this is TV, I gladly answer you. But the problem is I can't, and you know that, disclose or discuss with you the detail of the investigation of the Public Protector. That is according to the law.
KBC Jonas, Themba Maseko, Fakey Mentor have all made allegations that the family that you represent, the Guptas, have offered them jobs on behalf of President Zuma. Surely these are the allegations that lead to many people saying that is why your family is being asked, this family is being asked these questions.
I understand it a bit differently. I understand it that Mr. Jonas and Ms. Mentor said that the family offered them a position.
Yes.
That's how I understand
and
it.
Mr. Maseko was asked to push money, advertising money towards the family newspaper and media.
Yes, but that's of course a different allegation.
Okay.
The point is, I have witnesses I want to bring to the Public Protector who's got a version on this, who's happy to give that version under oath. I'm not the one who said that the Public Protector should investigate the matter. Now that the complaints are there, why can't I just give my version? Nobody seems to answer that question.
One last question. Is one of President Zuma's wives living in a house paid for by the Gupta family? And isn't that a direct benefit to the president?
Let me answer you like this. I don't know. I'm the attorney of record, in the application, where Minister Gordon launched the application on Friday, and I'm the attorney of record on the matter where the Public Protector is conducting an investigation. What you ask me now would at best be speculation if I try and answer it. By the way, that question was never asked by the Public Protector.
Maybe she should ask the new one. I mean,
then give me an opportunity.
Thanks so much for your time. We look forward to seeing you again on the show.
Thank you.